In the quiet tension of human interaction, jealousy lurks like smoke, colorless yet suffocating. It moves in whispers, cloaked beneath laughter and praise, yet its presence changes the air. Dark psychology reveals that envy wears the face of admiration, hiding sharp edges behind polished smiles. Tonight, we dissect those shadows that stare back at you from friendly eyes. Jealousy does not announce itself with rage, it seeps in slow, seasoned denial. It watches you rise and convinces itself you do not deserve your ascent. The first sign lies in subtle disapproval masquerading as concern, compliments tinged with poison. The line between admiration and resentment blurs under a deceitful grin that feels just a little too controlled. This kind of jealousy thrives in silent observation, analyzing every success you claim. While their words echo support, their tone trembles with an almost imperceptible bitterness. Dark psychology notes these emotional leaks as involuntary betrayals, expressions too brief for awareness, yet real enough to betray intent. They both want your glow and resent its warmth. Notice how their congratulations come with qualification. They might say you were just lucky, or that connections helped you along. It may sound mild, but each phrase aims to chip away at your self-worth, to dilute your achievements into accident. To a jealous mind, belittling you is a silent act of rebalancing a universe that feels unfair. Their smiles barely stretch far enough, like light too weak to reach the corners of a dark room. That stiffness is the first tell, the hesitance disguised as politeness. They force a gesture to appear courteous while fighting the urge to recoil from your success. Their body betrays them even as their mouth performs loyalty. Dark psychology calls this phenomenon emotional dissonance, where one emotion masks another. The jealous individual feels pressure to act socially correct, yet their face leaks micro-expressions of discomfort. They might look down when you speak, nod too fast, or blink excessively. Their subconscious struggles to hide its envy from the surface world. Beware the friend who subtly shifts every conversation back to themselves. They mirror your stories, but only to reclaim the spotlight. This is a behavioral defense. When jealousy eats at someone, they try to recenter control. In their mind, your success threatens their narrative, and taking back attention offers psychological relief. Their tone adjusts each time you share good news. Notice the shallow enthusiasm, the quick transition back to their challenges. It's like they're allergic to your fortune, yet desperate to conceal it. In their emotional economy, celebrating you costs too much self-esteem. Then there's the quiet kind, the one who watches but never reacts. They linger in your digital spaces, scroll through your success, and say nothing. Silence here isn't absence, it's resistance. In the world of dark psychology, that kind of silence rots with repressed competitiveness. They observe every move you make, logging your highlights like a personal ledger of injustices. You might never hear their thoughts, but their absence of acknowledgement grows louder with each milestone. It's not indifference, it's withdrawal from the race they think they're losing. Jealous pride prefers distance over defeat. Jealous individuals often decorate their envy with sarcasm. They make playful jokes about your choices, successes, or even your appearance. Under the guise of humor, they release tension that festers inside. The laughter you hear serves as camouflage, hiding resentment sharp enough to cut through pretend friendship. Dark psychology describes this as masked aggression, anger wrapped in charm. The jealous psyche cannot cope with vulnerability, so it crafts humor as armor. They laugh with you while bruising your confidence in subtle doses, conditioning you to second-guess your shine. What they sell as wit is often emotional sabotage. You might catch them exaggerating their own struggles after hearing about your wins. Suddenly, their burdens are heavier, their path crueler. This isn't sympathy-seeking, it's balance-seeking. They elevate their suffering to match your triumph, because in their dark equation, equality means shared pain, not shared joy. Observe how jealousy manipulates empathy. They weaponize it, turning every conversation into a moral contest of who suffers more. In this psychological duel, your happiness becomes a threat. They need to remind the world, and themselves, that they're the real fighter, not you. Sometimes, jealous people imitate you in small eerie ways. They adopt your phrases, mimic your clothing, or even echo your choices. It might seem flattering, but in truth, imitation is possession disguised as admiration. Through copying, they attempt to absorb what they cannot authentically create. This mimicry stems from a twisted admiration turned obsession. They crave your essence, not your friendship. Psychologically, it's a parasitic bonding mechanism, a way to borrow fragments of your identity. But every borrowed detail feeds their internal resentment further, reminding them that what you embody comes to you naturally. You might feel drained around them without knowing why. Their aura feels heavy, their presence subtly predatory. This is not imagination, emotional energy transfers, especially in the presence of envy. Their unspoken resentment contaminates the room, pulling warmth from the air like a chill crawling under the skin. They don't attack overtly, but they corrode quietly. They question your decisions gently, then add doubt where confidence once stood. This tactic keeps you uncertain and uncomforted. In stealing fragments of your certainty, they reclaim the control jealousy had stripped away. One classic sign, the conditional friend. They show up when you're struggling but fade when fortune smiles on you. Comforting your failure feeds their ego, celebrating your success burns them. It's not loyalty, it's emotional opportunism masquerading as compassion. They prefer you vulnerable, where their strengths outshine yours. When you thrive, their insecurity screams silently. They find reasons to disengage, claiming busyness. But the deeper motive hides beneath self-protection. From facing the mirror your progress holds up to their own stagnation. Jealous behavior isn't always visible, it drips through tone and timing. Long pauses before they answer, eye contact that cracks too soon. Their instincts betray them faster than words can heal. To sense jealousy, you must listen not to what they say, but what their silence devours. Dark psychology calls these moments micro-ruptures, tiny fractures in emotional disguise. Each one reveals suppressed hostility, coded in hesitation. When your progress pokes at their insecurity, they struggle to maintain composure. The tighter they smile, the louder their envy vibrates beneath it. Even praise can rot with jealousy. An envious person will compliment you in excess, so much that it feels rehearsed. Their tone lacks the texture of real awe, its performance. In overcompensation, they reveal both their fear and their fixation with you. In dark behavioral studies, overpraise often mirrors competition anxiety. They try to disguise inferiority by showering you with admiration. It's meant to confuse, dulling your instinct to notice emotional hostility. But watch the eyes, gratitude never dilates pupils the way resentment does. Social circles amplify jealousy into subtle hostility. Mutual friends relay half-truths, edited narratives, passive criticisms. The jealous one never attacks directly, they see dissonance from a distance. Whispers mutate faster than any lie, shaping your reputation through invisible manipulation. They project their envy indirectly, crafting micro-narratives where you appear arrogant, lucky, or undeserving. The goal is erosion, not explosion. By bending perception, they lower your light through collective suggestion. In dark psychology, this is social sabotage dressed as gossip. The truly dangerous jealous mind won't show rage at all. Instead, it becomes clinical, almost fascinated by your movements. They analyze you with detachment, studying your strengths as blueprints. What begins as envy slowly mutates into strategy, how to become, outshine, or even replace you. Deep inside, jealousy fears exposure. Because once identified, it dies in daylight. The envious must maintain their illusion of goodwill to themselves and others. So they wear masks made of courtesy, while their true reflection waits trembling behind their eyes. If you confront them, they'll deny or deflect. Jealousy feeds on denial, it cannot survive self-awareness. They'll call you paranoid, too sensitive, or egotistical. This reversal keeps you silent, protecting their fragile facade from collapse. When confronted with your calm detachment, their fury sometimes leaks out. The smile freezes, tone sharpens, eyes harden. It's short-lived but unmistakable, a pure, unguarded flash of hostility. In that split second, truth surfaces, then retreats behind the practiced grin once more. Dark psychology warns that harboring envy eventually consumes the host. Their thoughts loop around you endlessly, feeding on comparison. Over time, jealousy reshapes their identity into opposition. Your existence defines them, not their own purpose. To protect yourself, notice the patterns, not the words. Pay attention to energy shifts, tone distortions, and behavioral loops. Awareness dismantles power. Once you see jealousy, it loses its stealth. Your recognition rewrites the psychological contract between observer and prey. Detachment is your weapon. Refuse to compete where no contest exists. You can't heal envy, but you can starve it of attention. When you remain steady, their projections crumble. Darkness feeds on reaction, silence leaves it gasping for oxygen. The final truth of human envy is its mirror nature. It reflects both your light and their darkness simultaneously. In understanding it, you see the fragile architecture of human ego, built on need, cracked by comparison. And once you recognize envy for what it is, it loses the power to haunt you. Jealousy hides behind familiarity, parading as friendship, love, or kinship. But when light falls just right, the shadow it casts is unmistakable. Each of us has felt it or fed it. To see it clearly, within and without, is to reclaim control from the quietest predator of all. So, the next time smiles feel heavy and compliments cut too deep, remember, jealousy is rarely about you. It's about what your existence reflects back to someone else's unfulfilled potential. Behind every jealous heart lies a wound unhealed. And only those who face that wound can ever escape its darkness.